guys, part 2. Just make sure that when you are doing when you're getting your quote, make sure you decide whether or not you want to do the all-inclusive or if you just want to do your quote for just the surgery. You can make some changes in your quote as far as adding stuff to it. If you want to do your chin or if you want to do any other part of your body that's not included in that, it's a $300 charge for each thing that you add on. Okay? Your lymphatic massages, they're $25 to $30 each, and you got to have at least 10 of them. Your additional garment is $140. Your compression sleeves, if you're getting your arms done, they're $60. If you're getting the hematologist, if your hemo is low, guys, if it's low to where they cannot get it up with using the hematologist, they're going to send you home. They're not going to do your surgery. Okay? So make sure your hemoglobin is up high enough. A deposit is $300. I did mine through a wire through Bank of America. And they sent me the way to send it. I did send it. And this is my receipt. And this is for the transfer. It charged me $50 to transfer this money, guys. So be ready when you make a deposit. Make sure you're not making deposits to all different doctors. Make your mind up the first time because those deposits are non-refundable. Okay? At your recovery house, it covers your snacks, your meals, your 24-hour nursing care, Wi-Fi, air conditioning, cable, and transportation to and from the doctor and to and from the airport. Make sure you take your own snacks, guys. They don't have snacks over there like we do here. If you want something to eat after the kitchen closes, make sure you have something that you can snack on. Okay? It's $75 per night if you're doing a triple room. If you're doing a double room, it's $85 a night. And if you're doing where you're going to have a private room, it's going to be higher. If you're bringing someone with you, it's $65 a night for them, plus $100 to take them around as well. As far as your medicines are concerned, your folic acid, your vitamins, and all the stuff like that you're already taking, take that to the DR with you. Only purchase what you can't get from your PCP. Okay? So just take all this stuff with you so you don't have to rebuy it again, because you will have to rebuy it. You have to pay for a blood transfusion. Even if you don't need it, you'll get your money back. It's $250, and you have to pay a $25 fee up front. You have to have your compression socks. If you don't get them here before you go, they're going to charge you $25. Your overnight caregiver is $100. For 12 hours, you can get pay $50, and for 24 hours, $100. I would just pay the 24-hour fee, which is $100. And your post-op medical insurance is $150. It is mandatory. Your implant band, like if you're doing surgery for your breast, is $30. I did talk about the lymphatic massages. Securing your date. You have to send in your $300 deposit. That will secure your date. If you don't send in a deposit, they will not schedule a date for you. Please ensure that you arrive 24 hours prior to your surgery date. Guys, make sure you do that because they want to do your last before that. That's how they find out if you can be able to have your surgery or not. Okay? Then they have instructions in here on how to make the deposit. I just showed you what I did. Payments must be sent in USD only. You cannot pay with anything else. They want you to pay with cash money. Okay? Before your surgery, they ask your PCP to perform these tests, and they have them listed here. Your hemo level must be no less than 12.7. Start taking vitamin B complex, folic acid, vitamin C, approximately a month prior to the scheduled surgery date. It says no prospective patient will be operated on if their hemo levels are less than a 12.0. So if you don't have your hemo up, guys, don't even worry about it. It's ideally if you can have it at a 12.7. The lower your hemo, the less surgery you can do. They'll do one procedure, maybe, but if it's not at a 12.0 or higher, you're not going to have any surgery at all. Your BMI for Dr. Yily has to be a 34.0. No exceptions. And they tell you right here about your height and what your weight should be. I'm in proportion with mine. What to bring. They tell you what to bring. You will need to provide identification with a photo in order to complete your admission. Your government ID and passport or driver's license will be accepted. You must not you need to bring loose clothes for like maxi dresses, sweats, bottom button down shirts, t-shirt, tank tops, under to wear under your garment. A box of baby wipes, menstrual pads, thick ones that'll be placed in your garment to provide cushion, compression socks, and if you need any document or letter after surgery, please request at least 3 days before your returning flight. So don't wait till the day you get ready to leave for them to do that information for you. You got to do it at least 3 days before that, or they're not going to do it. The day of surgery, you will have you have to fast the day of surgery, so don't eat or drink anything after 9 p.m. the night before your surgery. You have to be in the clinic at 7 o'clock. You will have to test done and consultation with the surgery. One of the assistants will be with me to translate for better communication. So she doesn't speak English that good, but she will have somebody in there that can translate for her. Payment. The balance of your surgery must be paid prior to the surgery. You can pay the morning of your surgery at the clinic. I only accept cash. You may pay with US dollars. I don't accept financing, credit card, card credit, money orders, bank checks, or personal checks. You have to pay her with cash, guys. The day of the surgery, the night before the surgery, do not eat or drink anything before 9. You have to be there at 7. You'll do your consultation. After surgery, you will be given instructions and recommended by the recovery house, and you will stay one night at the clinic after your surgery. You have to wear your garment for 3 months minimum and can't spend no more than 45 minutes a day without it during the month. Guys, you got to bathe with your dial soap the night before and your Hema-plex. Anesthesia. It tells you about the anesthesia, how the anesthesiologist, what they do. They talk about the tummy tuck, the breast augmentation, the BBL, how all that procedure is done. Then it goes into the airport. It says, kindly note, the airport you will be flying into is Las Americas in San Domingo. The code is SDQ. If you choose to fly via Punta Cana, which is PUJ, it will be another additional $150 for one way, $300 for round trip just to get to where you need to have your surgery. So make sure that you're flying into the right place, guys. Okay. I think I covered everything, but just make sure you're taking your vitamins. I can't swallow pills that good, so I'm doing all gummies. My vitamin C, if you can see that. My vitamin D, gummies. My vitamin C, gummies. My prenatal, gummies. My women's vitamin, gummies. My B12, gummies. And I do the Spatone for my iron. Spatone is a liquid iron. You can get it off of Amazon. It's great. I'm not going to use the Hema-plex until 30 days before my surgery. That's supposed to be really good to keep your hemo up. Another thing I want to recommend, guys, is to make sure you're getting your hemo tested. Don't just rely on it to be where you need it to be. I had mine tested in November, and if you can see right here where it's in yellow, my hemo, see that? My hemo was a 12.3. 12.3. So, I'm good. 12.3. I'm good, but I want it to be higher, so I'm going to work on that more. But I'm going to come back on and show you guys. Y'all, I have been packed for, I ain't going to tell y'all how long. I'm embarrassed. But I've had my luggage packed for a while now. I've even had to go back in and take stuff out that has expired. Now, remind you, I have been on this quest for a while. So I will come back with my next video and show you how I'm doing my packing. Well, how I packed and what I'm taking. So I'm going to take my butt to bed, but thank you guys for checking in with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and like, and I will talk to you next time.